Hello, I'm going to do Carole's astrology chart. Um, okay, so we're going to begin here with the sun. The sun is in the sign of Taurus, is within 2 degrees of the midheaven. This is the public image, and this is a career of a person. And with the north node within 5 degrees of the midheaven, this could be a famous person. Could be a person who's very well known in the public eye. And with Taurus up here as the destiny of stability and peace, and even to have monetary, like a good savings account, maybe real estate, to be successful like that. It says also that the south node in the past life was in Scorpio in the 4th house, which was not stable. This is the house of the mother and the home. So it says there was a past life that was not peaceful. And so in this life, this person requires peace. And so we have Jupiter in Cancer in the 9th house, and that is in the house of friends. And so that means this person is very motherly towards her friends. And so they may rely upon her. And so we have Vesta, and this is the planet of devotion. So she may be devoted to her friends and acquaintances and connections, and they feel a devotion from her. And so we have the East Point in Taurus and the rising sign in Taurus. The East Point is in the 12th house, and so this means that this person can read people very well when they meet people. They read them well and right away, and they know what they're about. They can see really right through a person. And with Pluto and Aquarius in the 1st house, this is the house of the childhood. So this says that there was a sudden event or a violent act taken in the childhood. And so this could have had an impact upon the person seeing a violence in the childhood. And so this is a house of self-image, excuse me. And so this means that this person could have suffered with like a self-image issue, and is coming out of that, or an issue of having low self-esteem or even melancholy from the childhood, and the person is coming out of that. And so we have Neptune in the 4th house, and this is the house of the mother. That means there could have been addictions in the childhood, and also this person could have also had an idealistic vision for their future in their childhood. To see, they automatically sort of knew what they wanted for their future, and they saw that vision, that they wanted peace and they wanted a different life. And so this is the planet of Vertex in the house of children. So that means a serendipitous event happened with a child or with children, and also with small animals. And so with the moon in the 5th house in Capricorn, it says that this person's way of expressing themselves is very reliable and dependable. They don't express themselves really emotionally. They're very stable in their expression. And so this would be a person who would not like a lot of emotions expressed in their home. They like stability. They don't like unrest in their home. And so with the black moon in Lilith in the 7th house, it shows that the person was in a partnership at some point in their life that was a very lesson to be learned. Maybe it could have been a very deep partnership, really. But this has been the place where this person has learned very hard lessons, and has learned what kind of partner that they want from these hard lessons, and what kind of relationship they want from the lessons they have learned from the past. And we have Chiron, and that is the planet of healing, and the Saturn in the 8th house. So it shows that there was healing and sort of a guardian angel, you could say, because this person suffered abandonment, and there could have been many deaths that happened in this person's life, or symbolic deaths with people. So that means that this person is the ultimate survivor. They have learned how to survive, and they really could teach other people how to survive. They've learned to be pretty tough, from what they've been through, and they know how to survive. And so here we have palace. This is politics. And so you could say in politics in the 8th house, show that this person is a person who knows exactly where they stand politically with things. And it's black or white to them. And they can express themselves like that with people and show them the truth about things, where a person really couldn't even argue with them back because they have their facts. They know the truth, and so they know how to argue politically, and they're very black and white when it comes to their political beliefs. Very passionate about their political beliefs. And so we have Venus and Aries in the 8th house, which shows this person is a very passionate person, and they in relationship they're very passionate, and they love very passionately. They are very passionate, and they're very love passionately, and they're very loyal, and they're very to their partner, and they really just put everything into the relationship, and they're very reliable, they're very dependable, and they're very passionate partner. And so we have a part of fortune in the 9th house, and this is the house of religion and higher learning. And so that means that this person could have benefited sometime in their life from religion or higher learning. And with Mercury, there could have been a lot of communication in terms of religion in their life. There was a lot of communication coming back, maybe back and forth about religion and higher learning and spiritualism. And with Juno is marriage. And so there could have been a marriage partner that was met in terms of spiritualism, in a house of religion, a place of faith, or even higher learning like a school. But this person could share a very strong spirituality with their partner, a faith-based relationship. And this is based upon the same belief system and sacred beliefs shared between partners. And this is Ceres, this is devotion. And so there could have been devotion when it comes to spiritual beliefs, and still very devoted to their spiritual beliefs and their faith. And it had a very strong impact upon their life. And then here we get Mars is in the 9th house, and this is a planet of aggression. It shows there could have been an aggressive action that happened in the house of faith, in a church, in religion, or there could have been communication that was aggressive, too aggressive. And so there was all these wonderful benefits that happened in the church or in the house of faith, the religion. And then this is sort of seems like this happened. There was an event or something happened. It was too aggressive. Something aggressive happened. Communication, something. Could have turned this person off, or, but it looks like at one time there was a lot of benefits in this house. And so it still shows that the person still has very strong spiritual beliefs and a very strong faith system. So to go over this again, it shows that Sun and Midheaven and North Node, there is a destiny here to be a famous person or a person that the public knows. So this person has a very strong destiny to do something very amazing in the world and to be known for this. So this shows good karma has been earned here, and so whatever this person does is supposed to be very giving and charitable. This is pointing straight up to God. This shows this person can be famous for what they do and make a huge difference. And so we have Jupiter here in the house of the 9th house of friends and acquaintances. So it shows that this person could be looked up to as a mother figure or a nurturing figure with friends. And with the planet of devotion here, Vesta, this shows that this person is devoted to their friends and also even to acquaintances, clients at work, but they sense that from this person, that this person has a high devotion to people that cross her path. And so with the East point in the 12th house with the rising sign shows that this person has a very strong intuition about people that they meet. They can read people very, very well and read situations very well. And so with Pluto and Uranus together in the first house shows that there was like a violent event or sudden event here that happened in the first house. And it shows that this person has had to go through an awakening of sorts of their self-image or a self-esteem from this. So this did a number on this person. And so it shows that they will overcome this or have already. And so with Neptune in the 4th house of the mother, it shows that there might have been addictions in the home, but there also was, dreams about the future with this person. They had a vision for their future. So this is very positive. And we have a vertex in the 5th house, which shows there was serendipity with meeting a partner, or also with a child or with children, and something happened out of the blue, but also serendipitous events happen with small animals. And so we have the moon, and the moon is moon is always representative of the mother. And so we have the moon in Capricorn, which shows this person is very reliable, very dependable, and very stable in their emotional expression. It shows that they probably do not like a home that is not peaceful, or they would not like a person that has too much volatile emotions. And so it would not be good for this person's peace of mind. And so we have the Black Moon Lilith in the 7th house, which shows that there was a partner, or even more than one partner, that taught this person valuable lessons about relationships and the kind of relationships that she wants. So there would say the Black Moon Lilith shows a story. There's a story about relationships and lessons hard learned, about partners. And so it shows, here we have Chiron with Saturn in the 8th house. It shows that there was many deaths and many rebirths in abandonment issues, or many deaths. This person either knew people that died, or symbolic deaths where this person had to overcome many losses. But with Chiron, it showed that there was a guardian angel helping this person. Could have just been people that crossed her path, or good friends. But this person has been able to overcome deaths in her life, either symbolically, abandonment issues, and she has become the ultimate survivor. And so here we have Pallas. This is the planet of politics. It shows that this person has very strong beliefs politically about things, and they really see things black or white. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And also there is Venus in the 8th house of Aries, and so this shows this person loves very passionately, and that's how they love. They love very passionately. They're very loyal. They're very devoted, and this person is very passionate with somebody they love with everything they have when they love. And so here we have the part of fortune and Mercury in the 9th house, and so it shows that there was benefits gained in the house of religion or higher learning or spiritualism, and there were benefits and a lot of communication that happened at one time or another, or maybe still, about God, about spirituality, about faith, and benefited this person. With Juno here, this is the house of marriage. It shows this person could have met somebody in the house of faith, or this person could have had a very interesting relationship with somebody that they formed in the house of faith, or through spiritualism, or through faith. And so here we have the planet of Ceres, and this is the planet of the harvest. And so this person could have had a harvest at one time or another when it comes to spiritual beliefs, have helped this person in their life and their faith. And it shows that there could have been a harvest gained by religion or spiritual beliefs in this person's life, and still their faith is very strong, and they still gain a lot by their faith in their life. It helps them a lot. And so here we have Mars, and Mars is the planet of aggression, or it could be an event that happened, but it shows something happened when it came to religion or faith, something aggressively. It could have been an event, could have been the way somebody communicated, but something could have turned a person off of a religion, but something like that. But it shows that faith is very important to this person. And so this is an excellent chart, and it's very positive really all the way through. I think that this is an excellent chart. Okay, thank you very much, Carole, for letting me read your chart.